Alright, so let's go ahead and learn about the Apex in this video. Okay, Apex is a language which, as we know, it will help us to automate the backend. Okay, and we will just go and write a small Apex program just to find out how to create Apex and what is what in the Apex coding. To create a new Apex class, you have to go here, go to setup, and search with Apex classes. Okay, and here you will find all the Apex classes that you have written, and I haven't written any classes so far in this org, so there is no class existing. You can click on this new button to create a new Apex class. Okay, just to understand this again, these Apex classes you would be writing as a developer to perform any backend automation. Okay, we will implement a few of the automations through the Apex classes, but for an example you should keep some idea in your mind, like what is the use of Apex class, right? So the example here is, the requirement here is this: suppose whenever a lead record is getting created, I should go and check if there is a duplicate record exist with the same lead information or not. We have a duplicate rule, correct, which will help us to find whether any duplicate data exists or not. With the same phone number, if there is any lead record existing in the lead object, then there will be an error, and we will use Apex class to perform this. Clear with the requirement? So the Apex class that I am going to write here, it will fire whenever a lead is been created, and immediately it will check whatever phone number that I am giving while creating a lead. Is there any lead exist with that same phone number? If it is, there will be an error saying, hey, there is a lead exist with a number, you can't create. If not, then you'll be able to create. Okay, we can use definitely duplicate rule for that, but just to learn what Apex class can do, have taken up this example, right? So if this is the requirement, and if you want to go and write the code, that's a very advanced thing that would be writing. We will just keep this requirement in the mind, and then I'm gonna tell you how to create class, what is variable inside the class, what is a signature, and all this thing I'm gonna tell you. But the requirement you have to keep it in mind, which is whenever you create a lead, if it exists, error. That's something you are going to write a business logic in your Apex class, which will be fired. The business logic that you're creating will be fired whenever a lead gets created, and it will perform the automation. What is the automation? It will just check whether the duplicate record exists or not. Got it? Now this is what Apex class can do. In this particular Apex class series, I'm gonna give you many small example, and we'll go and try to implement it. But before that, we need to know how to create an Apex class. There are so many basics things that we have to learn, right, before you go and try to create a big Apex class, like whatever we discussed, the requirement here, the duplicate logic requirement. That's an advanced thing, right? But before you go and jump into the advanced thing, we have to go and learn the basics of Apex. Okay, I'll start from the scratch, from very basics, and we'll go step by step, one by one. So if you're coming from no coding background, no development background, this is something that's going to help you. And if you know a bit of development, you can increase the speed of this video, or you can definitely skip the video as well. But our recommendation would be just watch it out, because if you know Java, Apex, the syntaxes are a little different, so this might help you. But for the beginners who have no idea what is coding and what is Apex, this video is going to help you. So I'm creating an Apex class named Hello World, and this is how you write the Apex class: public class name Hello World. And after you write this, just give a bracket, one opening bracket, one closing. Every class will have something called method: public, static, void. Let's say my method is my method. That's it. Now you need to know, okay, what is class, what is method, what is this public, what is this, all this word, like because it's a coding, right? And you cannot write anything you want. Everything should have a syntax. So we need to know every single word that you get to see in this screen. Fine. So we will learn that in the next video, but I'm just going to show you here how to create an Apex class. You can come here and create an Apex class like this, and you can write your business logic inside the methods, inside the class. Another way to create an Apex class is you can go to the platform, right? Click on here and go to the developer console platform. And from here also, either you can open the existing classes that you have written, or you can create a new class. If you go to file, new, and Apex class, and give a name, okay, it will be created. Or if you want to fetch or open the existing class, just click on open. Control O is the shortcut. Just click on open classes. That's the only class I have in the org, so it is just showing over here. Click on this and click on open, or double click on this, it will open. So the class that I had written here, right, in this particular window, you can directly type in things over here. Let's say I'm typing here, typing from the Apex class, right? If you click on save, and if you go back to the platform, see here also you can see the same thing. Just close it and try to reopen the same class. Double click. Here we go. Correct. And let's say I'm typing something from here, typing from platform, and if you click on Control S, which will save, right? See, when you click on Control S, it is saving, right? And you can click on here and we have a save button here. So once you save, if we go back here and refresh this page, you will see the same saved code, right? So either I'll just cancel this and open the hello world class one more time. This is the one. See, you can see the same thing. So either you can type in the code over here, or you can type in the code in the platform. I would recommend to use this platform because you get a lot of suggestion here. So try to have practice to write the code directly over here, which will help you to type in a lot of syntaxes automatically, because this platform will suggest you the syntaxes. Okay, so this is how we can go and create an Apex class. Cool. That's it for this video. Next video, I'm going to tell you what is class basically, what is methods, what you can do inside method, and what you can do inside class, what is public, and everything. All right, so see you in the next video.